Okay, good day everyone, and welcome back to today's class. How are you doing? I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. So this morning we're having English grammar, and the topic is comparison of adjectives. If you remember in our last class, we talked about adjectives, the definition of adjective, where we say adjectives are words that describes a noun or a pronoun. And we also say adjective tells us more about a noun. If you remember that we said adjectives are words that do what? That describe a noun or a pronoun. All right, this morning I will be looking at the comparison of adjectives. When we want to compare more than one thing, we use comparison of adjectives. That is, in comparing one or more than one thing. And there are 3 degrees of comparisons, which are positive, comparative, and superlative. Look at what we have here now. Look at the 3 degrees here. Sorry. Here we go. We have the positive, the comparative, and the superlative degree. Small, smaller, smallest. So this small now falls under positive, smaller is comparative, and smallest is superlative. Let's look at the example we have here. For example, let's say you are tall. Your friend Tolu is taller than you. Okay? Blessing is taller than Tolu. So we can say you are tall. Tolu is taller, but Blessing is the tallest. Do you get me now? You are tall. Tolu is taller, but Blessing is the what? Tallest. In the above sentence, tall is the positive adjective, taller is the comparative adjective, and tallest is the what? Superlative adjective. Let's look at more example. Positive. Look at these children now. Happy, happier, happiest. Useful, more useful, the most useful. Sweet, sweeter, the sweetest. Hot, hotter, hottest. Now you will get better, but in our next slide now. Large, larger, largest. Small, smaller, smallest. Now for comparative, you have to add what? ER. You have to add ER to your positive to form your comparative. And for superlative, you have to add EST. Am I communicating? For positive, you are adding, for comparative rather, you are adding ER. But for superlative, you are adding EST. That is how we have young, younger, youngest. So in comparative, we are adding ER, but in superlative, we are adding EST. Small, smaller, smallest. Long, longer, longest. Large, larger, largest. Small, smaller, smallest. Okay, now look at this now. Positive, comparative, and superlative. Big, bigger, biggest. Okay, you can, if you look at the size of the balls, you can see what we have there. This is big, this is bigger, and this is the biggest. Now, I need to lay more emphasis on why. Words that ends with Y. In your positive, if word should end with Y, what do? You have to change the Y to I. Like this now, busy, busier, busiest. Okay, so you are changing this Y to I, then you are adding your ER in comparative, then your EST in superlative. Like happy that we have here, if you look at this happy, you can see that the Y is being changed to what? I, and that is why we have happier, happiest. I hope you get that. The same thing here, merry, merrier, merriest. Okay, so wise, wiser, wisest. This one is adding what? ER. Any words that ends with E, what do? You are just adding only R because it ends with E. So you have to add R, and you have to, in comparative, then ST in superlative. Look at this now. Find ending in E, fine, finer, finest. So this ends with E, so you have to add R, then add ST. Okay, and here we go again. Vowel plus consonant, you double the consonant, like ot. This is vowel consonant. Okay, so you double the what? Ot, the consonant.